Hello, I'm getting ready for work now, so I thought this would be an appropriate time to make this video. Also, I just remembered, hey, I should probably make a video this week. I haven't made one on this channel in a while. I'm sorry about that. Missed a couple of Fridays. One of the reasons why is every 7 weeks I take 2 classes during fall and spring. During the summer, the classes aren't 7 weeks, they're 6 weeks. So they're accelerated. So I only took 1 course, but it's still accelerated, so it's been hard to keep up with that and also full-time work. And I've been also working a little bit harder at work in order to get a promotion that I've been working towards for a year and a half, and I finally achieved it. And next week I'm on vacation, but the week after that I'm starting my training for my new position, which is so exciting. It's been a great week. I'm really excited about where things have been going, but it's also like just knowing that like right after vacation I'm going to be like really set hard working towards this and working towards school and not really knowing if I'm gonna have time for much else other than that, because I'm gonna be wanting to relax a little bit. This is gonna be some weird lighting. Might as well turn on the lights so it's not just hello. It's gonna be a little bit more yellow. Let's talk about my first job and then we'll roll into the now, what I got promoted to. The week after I turned 16, I went to this telemarketing place to get a job there because I knew that a lot of younger people were getting jobs there. It was literally just talking to people on the phone like telemarketing is. I quit after the orientation day because you were supposed to exchange numbers with the person next to you in case you wanted to switch shifts or whatever the case may be, and he turned out to be this really creepy guy. And I was 16 and I was not having that. And so I literally quit over the phone, and I know that they thought that I was just this like 16-year-old that's just dropping it, but nope, I felt really uncomfortable. There was no way that I was gonna sit through that. So that happened, and then months and months later, I got a job at Target. But there was a Starbucks within that Target and I was placed there. It was the best first job I could have had because first of all, it was like retail, but it was really low-key retail because I wasn't a cashier or anything at first. I was just in Starbucks, and it was a small Starbucks, so generally you were by yourself. So it was really easy most of the time. Sometimes it would get stressful, like in the morning or during somebody's like lunch break, so you would have a line by yourself. But that helped me learn how to handle a line, and I was closing most of the time because I would go to school, and then from 6 to 9:30 I would be working there, so I was just cleaning everything up, and it was really chill. I loved working at Starbucks. I loved making drinks. It was such a nice environment. I turned 18 and all of my friends went away to college, including like my high school boyfriend and everything. Like everybody just moved away. Everybody was gone, and I was like, well, so 1, I got a cat, and 2, I started working more because I was like, you know what, might as well. And I worked as many hours as I possibly could, and not only did I work at Starbucks because, I mean, after the holidays, they didn't have many hours for me. So I was not only working at Starbucks, but I like branched out into the other sections of the Target, and I did cashier hours, and I did flow hours, which is where you like take apart boxes in the morning at like 4 a.m. I did signing, I did inventory, I did like everything that you could possibly imagine. They're like, hey, maybe we should promote her into like the Target area. So I became a GSTL, which is a guest service team lead. So I managed the guest service station, cashiering, Starbucks, and food service. I got promoted the week before Black Friday. It was mayhem. And that job taught me leadership, and it's a job that I will never regret doing, but it was the most stressful thing ever. I started not going to my classes anymore because I was just too exhausted, because I would literally work from like till 1 a.m. and then my class was at 6 a.m. and it was hard. I couldn't do it. So I dropped out for that semester, and I didn't withdraw from any of my classes, so I ruined my GPA. And I decided to go part-time after that to build up my GPA again, and then continue to just work really hard at Target because even though it was really stressful, I really liked that environment. But I couldn't work at a stressful job and still try and get a good GPA because it wasn't happening. So I was like, hey, maybe I could still do a leadership position in another company and not stress out as much. And at that time too, Target had just got a credit card breach. They lost $2 billion. Their Canada stores went down. They weren't doing well at all. So they weren't doing well as a company, and Starbucks happened to be thriving as a company, and they still are. So Starbucks had a ton of benefits that were available to partners where Target didn't. And I had Starbucks experience and I had leadership experience. So they hired me as a shift supervisor over there. I'm now going to school for free through them, so that's really good. And I have a 3.6 GPA, which is awesome. And I've been a shift supervisor for 2.5, almost 3 years. And I love it there, and it's super stress-free, and I'm doing literally half the work that I used to, but I'm still considered a manager. I'm really excited to like have my own team of people in my own store. That's my, I'm going from a shift supervisor to an SMT, which is a store manager trainee, and I'm gonna be in that training position for about 8 months, and then I get my own store. I'm so excited. My store manager told me on Tuesday I got flowers from her. I'm so happy about it. And yeah, it's a big deal. I'm really, really excited about it. So I don't know if I'm gonna have as much time to make videos, and I'm gonna try and make videos when I can, but for now I'm just really, really, really excited about my new position and where it's gonna take me in the future. I know a lot of people hate retail. I really like where I work, and I really like the benefits that it gives me, and I like the stability. That's all really important to me. Right now I'm doing my degree in mass communications and media, so who knows if I'm gonna stay with Starbucks. I feel like it's a smart idea too, and then if I wanna go up the corporate ladder, I could do so and not necessarily be in the stores for the rest of my life, if that's what I wanna do. I'm 22, almost 23. I'm gonna be 23 next Thursday, so I could do whatever I want. Life is my oyster, but I'm happy that I'm continuing to get up somewhere. Like, moving on up. This is the finished me, by the way. Whenever I make get ready with me types of videos, I tend to just talk through the entire first portion and then never actually do my makeup. So this is me. I made myself some snacks for work time, some grapes, some carrots. I have some granola in the car already. That's it. I'm gonna go do my work. Hope you guys have had a great few weeks, and I'll hopefully see you next week. Bye.